I don't know why I care. He's in a different kingdom. But he is my friend, and I am Brozor. Let me tell you a story about Avte. I'm the bro, right? That's my thing. You can ignore these. These are just tiny little battles. I tried to paint King Avte in the best light possible. When Chieftain Nekata gradually started listening with greater and greater interest, and then he muttered, "I never knew that." I knew I'd made an impression. He is a great man. All right, before we die, we've gotten the warning twice. Let me just double check that there aren't any more peaceful vassalization offers around us. Maybe somebody lost a crown. It's happened before. It could happen again. These guys are Suamanusko High Chieftains, but they're negative 504 because they're too far away. Sharing a border is usually what you want, and you want similar culture, similar religion. Otherwise, it's going to be really far in the negative like these. But it doesn't hurt to just look at the ones who are most closely neighboring us. Murder. Dude, I need to play an intrigue person and abduct everyone. That sounds like a lot of fun. Is there anything else that we should do before we die, chat? We killed 1,300 people here and lost 49. That was worth 73% war score. What's gonna happen first, the war end or I die? We're about to have 2 simultaneous sieges. Maybe 3. Stop losing weight, yeah. My character became obese. And he also has cancer. So we've been treating the cancer, and he's been training. Because he's also athletic. So he's trying to get that youthful sensibility back, but he's still wounded because they did a surgery to try to remove the cancer, and they castrated him, and apparently it helped the cancer. So, there you go. That's Crusader Kings 3, everybody. Now he's a eunuch. But it bought him some years. It just probably wasn't a very pleasant experience, and he's still suffering from the surgery. What's Brozor's birthday? I have no idea. All right, we're now taking losses. We may as well go. Come on, fam, you got this. I can see these sieges are ready to end this war. Uh-oh, are you guys losing? I did send a bunch of peasants to fight a bunch of elite quality horse archers, which is probably not ideal. But my patience has run out. Oh, where'd these guys come from? Well, the peasants won with the support of Count Ettrek. Good job, buddy. We lost 92 here, 49 there. Captured the leader. I can feel it in my very bones. Tuoni will come for me soon, like an old friend. It is patiently waiting to receive me. If I just keep predicting I'm gonna die in a year, eventually I'm gonna be right. He's like, I'm not ready to go, man. One more year, please. Come on. Come on, my ancient forebears. Just give me a little extra gas in the tank, baby. Oh! You really ripped the rug out from us there, King Brozor. You pulled the wool over my eyes a little bit. I thought that you had another year in you. Nope. Boom. He just felt it even stronger. It was like he was hunting for buried treasure, a metal detector. It was just beeping faster the closer he got to death. He's like, I really feel bad, guys. I really do. This time for real. Oh, hi, King Brozor of Sugbiria has finally found peace at 81 years of age. He died of cancer. A known murderer. He will atone. Okay, first of all, that was like 70 years ago. That's really not what he's gonna be remembered for. And I'm not even saying that because I'm biased that I played as him. He has done incredible things and become an icon of an entire world-spanning religion at this point. And a world-famous emperor. Well, emperor tier leader. High King. No one's gonna remember that one peasant he killed in the forest when he was 17. High King Murgrin ascends to the throne. A petty and spiteful man. His vassals will need to tread carefully around him. Ah, Brozor. It's finally happened. 81. The defender of Uko. I don't think anyone can ever surpass him. I just don't know how. We'll see. Everyone's better than the last. I don't know how. We gotta have a fill-in king, and this is it. 45 years old. We didn't even get to control the last 20 years of his life. He's not particularly well statted, and he's not going to be particularly well loved. The one upside is, apparently he has smartly put his points into August. That's going to be a help, bare minimum. So, good for you, being kind of smart about it. Let's take a look, chat. Died of cancer on 10/26. How long did he survive with cancer? It was a while. He was the cultural head of the Osyaks, achieved living legend for the first time in the entire lineage. I hope eventually they add even more levels of fame to this and kind of tweak them a bit. I would like to see some flavor DLCs there. Same thing for Devotion. Have some trees for fame. Because I think the lifestyle tree is one of my favorite new aspects in Crusader Kings 3 that just makes it so much better than 2. And having a tree for, like, fame and religion would be awesome. I don't know how you would do it, but add a little bit of flavor there. Lifestyle learning was where he ended. He got August and Whole of Body. Smart King at the end of his life. He only has 12 learning now, but he had like 26 in his heyday. And he fought in 23 wars. His son, now the cultural head, is already distinguished and faithful and has only fought in one war. He has much to learn. So let's take a look, chat. Let's take a look. Zoom out and see what we got. I bet Finland. No, this is still Sukbiria, I think. Yeah, my vassal. I thought we were going to lose that. Looks like we didn't lose anything. We have a new Noidi who doesn't like us. Of course, we're in the war. Okay, nothing to look at there. Hello, High King Murgrin. Just, cynical, vengeful, and honored as a true ruler. That's going to be helpful for you, at least. Let's take a look at what we're working with here. Oh, I forgot. He got a 4-star Great Eminence education. That could be a saving grace. This is our first ruler that we've played at that has a 4-star education. That's a 40% learning buff for that particular trait. So in this case, diplomacy. He's already got a full August tree. So we get Sway Scheme good. That's going to be really helpful up front. Dread. We might weave some Dread in with him. Get a little Dondi the Dread in. Because he is vengeful. Monthly prestige per night is going to be helpful. Vassalization acceptance up 25. Did I have this on my last character? I think I did. Commission an, yeah, because I commissioned an epic. Level of fame impact up 100%. I'm so glad he has these, actually. This is going to be very helpful. We just need to get him famous. And he can befriend. So he's going to learn a little bit from his daddy, not Dondi. I think we should stick with this, but maybe go title creation. I think we're gonna need a little bit of stewardship to kind of give him a leg up. Stewardship would probably be nice. Specifically domestic affairs, likable, and positions of power, just to give him a boost, and then maybe come back to diplomacy. What do you guys think? Befriend scheme power. I guess close family opinion 15 is good. We could just do family hierarch until we get heart of the family. Each friend relation gives 2 random skill points. Huh. I feel like a little fear would be good. Diplomat is personal scheme power and diplomacy. These aren't that as useful as some of the stewardship ones. Alright, let's just go... Yeah, let's do, family focus. Initially. And I'll get the 40% perk. We'll get Groom to Rule and the 15 bonus for Close Family. Because Close Family is the most important. We just created 4 new kings. So High King Murgrin gets to keep the High Chiefdom of Kazakh, which is nice, and the Kingdom of Cumania, but I bet our levies went down. Chat, we just lost 12,000 levies. Oof! We lost at least 10,000 levies. Still get to keep our men-at-arms, which are very powerful. 2,500. But here's the reason why. Because he has 3 brothers, and we have Confederate partition, so they divided up the crowns. So now we've got King Not Pyotr of Sukhbiria. Sukhbiria's pretty big, and he's got 6,600 troops. And he's also a spy master. And guess what? We didn't plan for this. Like, I didn't make him a spy master intentionally, but he's a schemer now. And I thought that it was going to be possible that this happened. And Norfingale, my half-sister, is very good, but he's actually better. And he's extremely powerful. So it's nothing personal, Norfingale. I think you're great. But my extra powerful, not Pyotr half-brother who's under, you know, he kind of needs to be put on the council. He doesn't even want to be on the council. Yeah, why doesn't he want to be on the council? Vassal opinions are a little mixed, but not as bad as I assumed they were going to be. So we sort. SciTech only has 100 troops. I'd rather appease the people with 6,000 troops personally. Get my kings on the council. Why doesn't he want to be a guy? Do I have to unpause first? Maybe I should unpause for 1 sec. I don't know if that matters. They may not recognize him as a powerful vassal yet. I don't know. Yeah, Hysterium, I don't have anybody who's really stronger than him, so I don't know. I think he might be one of the strongest. Let's look at top realm, sort by strength. It's me, then him. He's not one of your more powerful vassals, even though he's the king. I'm pretty sure that he should be. He's got 4,800 and is not considered powerful. I have no idea, actually. Because this guy's powerful. He's only got 700 troops. And he's lower rank. Not sure. See, my powerful vassals are like... Maybe it's just direct vassals only. But they are my direct vassals. I have no idea. He's serving as the king, so he can't, but I'm the emperor. I don't know, maybe I misunderstand. Rip Brozor, truly a god amongst men. Thanks for watching. Chad, I have no available spouse? Excuse me? Where is my wife? Imprisoned by Duchess Sybil the Unrelenting. Didn't we imprison her like 3 times? No, I think we joined her team, didn't we? Can I not? She will not accept 250 gold. All right, I'm vengeful, right? Okay, I'm vengeful, yeah? Well, well, well. All right, half-brother, not Pyotr, you're being assigned. I'm just making an executive decision here. You're on the council now. And I'm going to send you 37 gold because that's nothing. And I'm going to have you support my schemes. Okay? And we're going to kill, her now. To free my wife. If we can. 25%. You gain 35 stress because you're just. No! Okay, hold on. Listen. 35 stress because I'm just. Then in that case, we need a hook. Because you're not, are you a criminal? You're a known criminal. What? What'd you do? Minus 1,000 difference in your military strength? What does the game think is going on here? She has 600 troops. I'm the one with the military, not her. Am I missing something here, chat? Did something really bad happen and I just don't know what it is? Alright, well, let's get our other people hooked up. I need to be aware of the other strongest people. This High Chieftain has 4,800 and is okay at diplomacy. But I already have a really good guy there. What else can he do? I guess I could just send him some money. She's got 2,000 troops, and she's got 18 stewardship, so this actually makes sense. Cynical like me, Wrathful, Callous, Fortune Builder, Pilgrim, and Reveler. This will get us a 60 bonus and appease my vassal, so that's just generally a good move. And the coffers are currently full. Maybe not for long. So we need to be a little careful with our money. Then we got Marshall. Yeah, I'll let the month tick, but I can look at these guys and I know how strong they are, you know? I know that 2,000's a lot. Wow, I can't believe none of you guys are good marshals? I could just sort by military strength. That'd be easier. You guys all suck. The best is, Duchess Texe, who is a vassal and champion. She only has 600 troops. Athletic, skilled tactician, just and brave. Alright, I'll just make her it. Okay, and I have no available spouse. Well, at least I got the council up and running. And then we're still I like that it keeps the jobs. It's less micromanaged, but I do want to promote culture. I think it's going to be hardest to get culture going in Mongolia. So just like around Ob is kind of what I'm thinking. And then we're building control. And we just need to free our spouse. Okay, chat. 16 issues. Not endorsed by your Noidi. I don't think, does this sort button actually work? Because it doesn't seem like it. I guess your Noiti can't, it can only, yeah, he's fine. We'll just pay him some money or something. There, now he approves. Okay. Whew. I like that I started with 1,000 prestige and I got to keep the 1,600 gold. Lost a bunch of piety. Didn't lose any renown, I think. Do we have a court position? No. On the one hand, I kind of just want to finish this war, so I'm going to keep playing for a minute. I'm going to take the day off anyways. I'm not going to be streaming later today, so I can go... I was going to say, maybe it's a good time to stop and let Future eat out, but I'm actually into it. I am into it right now. Might take 2 days off, we'll see. It's been 6 days in a row, chat. So yeah, I'm into it. Let's look for a physician then. Well, I might have somebody. High Chieftain said Yamka can't. Has to be somebody that's just in my court. Well, why not the guy? He's still only a tier 1 physician. I don't know if renowned physician might be better. But if he is already my Noiti and he's the smartest in terms of just learning, then I'll just go for it. Just like Dad. It does increase his opinion a little bit. Okay. Next, I love the issues button. Ransom Count Gobad. 4th in line to inherit Permia. That's not fantastic. Take Concubine. Probably a good idea if you want some kids. Fickle, compassionate, and cynical. Well, compassionate and cynical probably align. Good diplomacy. Sumanusco. Do it. Inheritable dwarf traits? Go for it. And then the only other person... Arrogant, patient, generous, and adequate bargainer. We are related. Okay, never mind. What else? Cancel, cancel. Probably do need to invite some champions. We can generate some titles to create some more prestige if we need it. Let's look at our champs. We shouldn't have nearly as many. I think we had 7 more than we do now. But yeah, these are solid. Finally. No champion that's not below double digits. That's a nice problem that we have solved here. 24, we got 4 champs over 20, bunch in the teens. Pretty solid. But I can still invite more. Okay, is that it? No, we have 2 children that have no guardians. I don't feel like I guess I am qualified to teach somebody. But if I use my children as wards, then we can improve some opinions. That'd be nice. Okay. So, let's just do the unpause, like you guys said. See if maybe it ticks over. We're running out of supplies. In fact, these guys are at 6%, 6% attrition monthly. It's rough. 85%, it's almost over though, and then they can go home. Dangerous faction with enough military power for an ultimatum soon. What? Chat, I think I have a bug, dude. I think it forgot how many soldiers I have. Devs! Please help me! I'm gonna make a save because I have no idea what I did. Here's what I'm actually gonna do because I'm a little worried. Murgarin, Succession, Forces bug. Maybe it's not. Yeah. Evolution. Maybe it's not counting all my raised forces as forces. Maybe it's only counting unraised. But here's another thing I'm gonna do since I just saved. If you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna reload the last bit of Brozor's life just to make a physical save there real quick. Right before he died, just so like if I have to salvage a save somehow. He's back. King Brozor pre-death. In case of bug, break glass. He just wants to play Brozor forever. That was a nice painting. Yeah, the loading screens are really good. And the loading is super fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Less than 5 seconds. For a different save. Pretty cool. Extremely fast. And also I've noticed that the frame rate has been rock solid, even streaming at 1080p. No matter how many troops I've seen on screen, I've gotten 60. You get a little stutter just on the zoom, but it's just a transition from 3D to 2D map. I hate that I have gotten used to this 2D map, because I know the first time I opened it, I was like, oh, it's beautiful. Look at the wood grain table and the tear. It's gorgeous. And now I'm just like, Siberia, West France. Yep. Oh, the transition from 3D to 2D, where the arts got sea monsters and ships and beautiful winged creatures and lobsters and seahorses. Yeah, gorgeous, right? Never mind. Bulgaria, what are you doing over here? Byzantine has reformed and is no longer blobby and has Constantinople. I still think it's gorgeous. I just wish I appreciated it more. I feel like I take it for granted now. Well, I guess a fight is pretty much better than dying of attrition, huh? Siege done. %92%. Faction created against you. Your vassal Count Chuga created an independence faction. I think we're gonna have some problems if this bug doesn't fix. But I think the performance, for me at least, is way better than CK2. At least in terms of like, because loading, I know loading took a long time. Main menu took forever to get to. And it just feels smoother to move around the map as well, for me. Alright, this guy's 19 prowess. Shrewd, Blade Master, aggressive, gregarious, and brave. What a guy. 22 martial. Hello, future leader of the world. Come with me. How much longer in this siege? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. 98%. You're so close. Finish it. This is like, I'm just taking one duchy and I have to siege the entire realm? Seems odd. I don't know. Just win the war. Have you checked since load? I think the reload did help. Something helped. Maybe it is ticking over from the month. I don't know. Either way, it's fixed now. We still have discontent factions, though, that we need to be aware of. And I'm not swaying anybody, so I'm really not microing very well. So what I'd like to do is find the most powerful vassal here. In this case, High Chiefess Layava, who's actually considered powerful now, but she sucks. Probably just send her 37 gold. And sway, which we have a 95% chance of doing. That's probably the most powerful one. But yeah, it's fixed, so that's nice. 100%. At last! Okay, so all that nonsense was basically for the Duchy of Saryaka. So we did that because it is part of the Kingdom of Cumania, and we have the title for that. So we have a reason to own it. We're gonna cut Klipchak down the middle. We're actually taking their capital and integrating it into our own banner. So it is like a 1-2 punch. Helps us with our new domain because our other brothers took the other kingdoms, right? Well, you can see Permia, Sucberia, Ogulia, Sabir down here, right? The other kingdoms are kind of doing their own thing. So now I am making my main title of Cumania like way better. So I'm being very favoritist towards my own holdings, but I guess that makes sense because my brothers just got so much comparatively to how much Dad had. Whew, 150 fame is also just going to be a nice boost because we're trying to get, you know, as famous as our dear old dad. Every little bit helps. And starting our reign by finishing the war left by our father, High King Brozor. Also, Mom hates me. We're rivals! Oh! What? She's not my real mom, I know, but yes, she is. Wait, is she? No, she's not. My real mom is Auli, who had me and Jaesop, and then Conche had not Piotr and Brozor too. Well, rival mom, what can I don't know what I would do. Definitely not seduce rival mom. That would be odd. Definitely not murder because I'm just. We'll just be friendly rivals. Anyway, let's enjoy our victory because the Duchy of Saryaka is now in Sucberia. Dude, we are blobbing out big time. Big time. We got 9 out of 6 domain, so what I'd probably do at this stage is check my titles. Actually, the easiest thing for us to do would just be to find the other Sucberia spaces. Because we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Casca was their former capital, but we're gonna start basically spinning up the council to increase control. No valid target? Are these not part of our... Hello? I can't click on any of these. Do I need to unpause? Ah, okay. I had to unpause. Alright. 7 years to increase control here, which is insane. And we need to start converting culture here. And also converting faith. 23. Alright, you should keep working in places that aren't 23 years. Like 7 years is good. That's where you already were. Get a wife with 20 stewardship? I'm already married. And she has 15, which is close to 20. But she's imprisoned. And the only way to release her is 250 gold. So I'm trying to get a hook on Duchess Sybil right now. He's got 2 months left, so we're about to find out. Ransom 250. If I decline, does she get pissed? Sorry, honey. Just wait a few more minutes. Yo, Vladimir's got some land over there. I know I'm 3 above my domain limit, and we're gonna have to give some away. Title-wise, I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be one of the ones we give away, because it's feudal. So who do we want to like us? Let's go character search. Military strength. Probably not one of these kings. We probably don't want to make anybody more powerful. So who's got land next to them? High Chieftain Oshmar has a different duchy. Chieftain Kuaz has 3. Who's this little brat? Count Dokya, your vassal. She's the one that has the duchy. I think I want to just create a new vassal. Who was that guy that came in and I was like, you're a real future contender? I think it was a champion, so it's kind of bad to give up. I think it was this guy. Bork. Borch. Alright, well, let's just create a new one. Don't sort by prowess. Sort by opinion of you. And find somebody around the middle. And then we also want to find somebody who is... not a ruler. There you go. Your son, heir, and champion. Bork really is the best. Or these little kids. How about Kajapa? He's just a courtier. He's not a champion. Brave, generous, cynical, skilled, slow, but is fine. He's gonna get the job done. Plorgod Avron, grandson of Khan Tox. What? There's another Plorgod over here, dude? Alright, I gotta give it to Plorgod. He's related to me. Via my cousin. Via High Chieftain Plorgod. Alright, I'll give it to Plorgod, dude. He doesn't even have any land. You're the one. Count Plorgod became your vassal. I don't think he should be my vassal. This is when you have to start playing the game, chat, and this is where future Etal is going to come in, because I need to transfer him. Okay, let me explain it like this, right? When we're in Duchy View, see, this is the Kalindi Steppe. It's part of our overall realm of Suckberia, but if you use the magnifying glass, it is part of the Kingdom of Ob, which itself is part of the Duchy of Kalindi Steppe. Okay, so when we look into Kalindi Steppe as its own thing, the problem is that he's my vassal. However, we have another character here who has the duchy title for Kalindi Steppe. So, he's reporting to me even though he's in her jurisdiction. Does that make sense? And that creates friction. So, not only does she desire the county, she's going to be probably upset that she doesn't, like, have jurisdiction over him. So what I can do is grant a vassal, click on him, and then I'm basically saying he's your vassal now. He answers to you, you answer to me. It's a big pyramid scheme. And it gives her 40 opinion for 10 years. And also, it's a way to consolidate your vassals. So in this case, like, let's just say you were in a situation where you were at your vassal limit. That would be one way to get rid of a vassal, to give it to somebody in their, like, de jure purview. Does that make sense? So in this case, I didn't need to get rid of it, but I do need to make a good impression on my new vassals. So now she's a plus 30 when she was a negative before. So I did something that I'm kind of expected to do anyways, but I get rewarded for it. So you have to be careful you don't have too many counties that, or too many vassals that should be answering to somebody else. And that's where it gets really sticky with titles, because we can create 6 different duchy titles and hand those out. So if you need some candy to make your new vassals like you more, this is exactly it. You're gonna buy yourself 50 years of happiness with this. There you go. Hope that helps somebody. Since we're not at war, we're gonna disband all those troops before they die. And, I think... probably just queue up some buildings. Like, Casca just needs a palisade. Fort level +1. Your daughter! Dude, I guess my daughter got married to some guy. Some homely guy. He's not even that cool. Okay, whatever. Sorry, that was before I took over. How about my son? Oh, you already married my son? To who, dude? Compassionate, patient, gregarious, skilled tactician with good martial? Alright, I guess I can't be that angry. My son is also... they're both military engineers. He's callous, diligent, and fickle. You didn't raise him very well. Like talking to myself. I'm looking in the mirror. Hey, listen, High King Mergrin. You didn't raise your son very well. If I'm honest with you. Your daughter is forgiving, content, and sadistic. Chenska, you didn't get very creative with your names. Alright, Chenska's probably... I'm gonna educate her. Since we only have 2 kids left to educate, I may as well be the guy. Deceitful, paranoid, and curious, and Hale. That's a scary combination. Why do we have 13? Oh, because it refreshed. Chieftain Brozor, negotiate in a mutual alliance. My nephew? I don't know. I don't think we need one. Not Pyotr alliance would be nice because he's got 6,000 troops. And he's my spy master. So I'm gonna say, let's negotiate an alliance. That's just, I think, nice. And he said, absolutely marvelous. There's a ton of Brozors now, yes. While performing his duties as spy master, King Not Pyotr uncovered a secret held by Chieftain Shabazz of Azaz. The ways in which he seeks pleasure is revolting. And yet he is not merely willing, but eager. It feels so unnatural and sickening. No, it is. It's an offense against Tingri, which I don't care about because I'm not Tingri, but fetch me a bucket. Is that, the person who's holding my wife hostage, or no? No, it's someone else. Budyaka has heeded my summons and arrived at court. Brave, vengeful, lazy, tough, and a novice. What? Just happened? The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. Ukko knows I was cursed the day I met Kanshi. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that cold-hearted boor to her grave. Yeah, I'm glad Kanshi died at 73, older than all the other guys, even though she was an amazing second half to High King Brozor, the defender of Ukko, because she sucked, is what I have to say, because now I'm playing as a different guy and not High King Brozor. She couldn't live without him. I guess not. He died 5th February 1026. She died the same year and drank herself to death. Aww. Wow, that's morbid. Well, always remember though, Kanshi was what completed Brozor. They completed each other. The first ever soulmate that we've seen in the game. She was a very talented individual, backing Brozor up every step of the way. Of course, is the sole reason we have any robust children in the group. Sadistic, wrathful, and brave was the total foil to gregarious, forgiving, and patient. They really completed each other. But anyway, his son and heir is really excited. They're like, well, more so than he should be. Probably hold a feast. Would be a nice thing to do at the beginning. Also, it just helps so many people. The guests are gathered in the great hall, lords and ladies from near and far. The mood is bright and spirits are high. This is in honor of our dad, Queen Conchi, and King Brozor together at last. The feast begins to celebrate what they were able to accomplish for Sukhbiria. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It's all gone bad! The feast is raging, but without drink, the mood is sure to dwindle at a cruel pace. The wine merchant should still be in town. Every guest gets 10 opinion, every drunk guest even more, and you fought thirst for 10 years. It's a prestige bonus. It's 3 a.m. I must retire to my chambers, chat. It is 3 a.m. What did I promise last night? I can't remember what led to it, but I remember slapping the back of my vassal, Count Verrier, telling him I would do anything he asked. Now rumors abound of the oath I swore. A promise is a promise, no matter what. It was just drunken ramblings. Every other attendee that respects Verrier loses 15 opinion. How many people respect him? I am just, chat. But honestly, I have to take the stress hit here because I can't afford for him to muscle his way in to be my marshal with only 100. It was drunken ramblings. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. You can't be my vassal. I mean, you can't be my marshal for 25 years. I know what you're gonna do. Chenska seemed to enjoy our latest feast immensely. She got along quite well with everyone she spoke to, even the adult guests. Keep the trait gregarious, or greedy or lustful. Keep gregarious. That's beautiful. The feast dwindles. I find myself deep in conversation with my sister, Chiefess Mazava. She inquires about my opinion on the rumors at court, and she herself is deeply interested. Because you are vengeful, do we hate her? Grow close to forming a friendship, and that's a debuff. I am more interested in you. I could not care less. Are we gonna get another rival? I guess we're getting another rival. Your half-sister and rival. I can see why we're rivals. Half-sister by a different mother, so that makes sense. With everyone headed home, I am proud to say this feast was a success. Nevertheless, I am still grateful for this endeavor. It is over now. My wife wasn't here to get any credit. Oh! We just did the full feast while I left my wife in prison while I'm still... Okay, I guess I'll pay for her ransom. Oh, no. No, I forgot about that. Where is she still? Can you guys let her go? Can't they just demand that my own vassal let my wife go, dude? That doesn't. You're my vassal holding my wife hostage for 250 gold. I'm not paying that much. Sorry, honey, it's nothing personal. But I can, like... 10% chance. We're still seeking secrets at court. Alright, if the secret schemes fail again, I'll do it. The following faction that targeted you has disbanded. That's nice. Jacob won a war of the conquest of Finland. Blobbing out. Nice new hunter champion. To the hysterical High King Murgrin, we have been burdened with your oppressive laws. No more. We are done paying your taxes. It says this peasant revolt. I don't know where that is. Oh, that's it? Hi. I spawn one county away from you and win. Paradox has been watching these, not my streams, but streams in general, chat. I mean, I don't know, maybe they've been here. But someone's definitely like going to make peasant revolts super annoying because all the like content creators are probably like, yeah, shitty peasant revolt. 500 troops when you give me an ultimatum. And they're gonna like patch 3,000 to like 7,000 strong peasant revolts into the game like they were in Crusader Kings 2. Watch. And we're all gonna eat our words, because like the fact that you can spawn your elites in one tile over and just win, they're absolutely trivial. They're definitely like, oh yeah, you think you're so hot, huh? Well, just wait until I add that multiplier in there I've been waiting to add. Waiting to push that one out, we're still in testing, smartass. I have come to discover a most appalling truth about High Chiefess Sati. Though I loathe bringing this matter to your attention, I must inform you that this woman is keeping secrets of the most alarming kind. Your concern is deeply appreciated. Why are you the one revealing it? She's more powerful than him, but he has the powerful symbol. I don't know. Satyamka, you're doing great. Thank you. You learned that she's a non-believer. That's okay. I'm apparently an atheist too in the game. So, even though my father was the founder and defender of Ukko. Wait, I'm just High King Murgren now. I don't have like a title. I guess I could just do whatever I want at this point. The peasant leaders are such good leaders to recruit as well. They really are. Yeah, he's got a 12, 20 brave, zealous, vengeful, like a free champion. But I am vengeful, chat. What? Well, I'm also just. What? You can't get you can't torture a peasant leader? Come on, man. I can execute him, but I can't torture him. Gain 11 dread, spend 100 piety. Absolutely. This is what vengeful would do. Dead. And I've got some dread, just like Dondi. Getting personal. In a recent communication with my vassal High Chiefess Lyava, she expressed a want to focus on ambitions and interests. I could make sure that our coming letters contain more on a topic close to her heart. She appreciates feats of war. She has to. She's a tough soldier. Alright, we gotta dump the domain. Now I just have to keep pretending I know anything about warfare. It worked. Okay, so, of my 8th domain, I really just want some stewardship. I could get it if I just free her. Okay. That's fine. He couldn't find any secrets, chat. I give up, dude. Here you go. Let her out. How long has she been in prison? Let her out. Here's a favor. I need more stats. I accept your ransom. High Queen Chinska shall be returned forthwith. I gave her a favor. I have no idea what's going to happen. She has a favor hook on me. Hello, honey. Hi, I could have done that a long time ago. We had a party without you, but it was shit. Like, honestly, you didn't miss anything. It was awful. Truly the worst, because you weren't there, of course. So she's giving me, currently assisting, giving me a +1 to everything. But because of her great stewardship stats, I can really get a big buff here. So she augments now just my stewardship, and it's pushed me up to 18. If we get to 20, we'll actually be able to afford 8 domains. So right now I'm up to 8/7. And I really feel like stewardship is a good call on this particular round because we're going to have that entire duchy. All right, let's go find a different person besides that. Courtier of Duchess Sybil. Character is someone's illicit lover. I don't think we care, but I'm going to do it anyways. Blackmail refused. Who made claims I hold no sway over her? I hate to admit it, but I cannot reveal this secret. Well, I am just. I made a threat. I'm going to stand by it. I exposed their relationship. Got XCOM'd. Uh-huh. Would you please let this guy go for 51 gold? You know what? That's fair. Let's take a look at our... We got 8 prisoners, chat. I think a just king would mass execute... I'm just kidding. I think a just cynical king would probably just ransom them like normal. We haven't played a zealous king yet. I like the mass buttons, that's really good. Hi, King Murgrin. We have had our differences, but don't you agree it's time to let bygones be bygones? My sister and rival, Chieftess Mazava, gestures from me to her, us. What? My sister and rival, Chieftess Mazava, gestures from me to her, us. Oh, just typo. Whatever is between us, let us start anew. Stop being rivals. You're groveling before me. Uko is good. All right. I am just, even though I am vengeful. She apologized. We'll stop being rivals. Wow, we're really good friends now. Here come the ransoms. Get some gold out of this. Or not. To my heartless vassal, you conceded your imprisonment reason on Duchess Sybil. I am claiming what I am owed. I expect you to publicly concede your rights to punish me and grant forgiveness for my crimes. Hold on, why did I write that? Was I the character who wrote that? I think it was, Sybil was basically getting forgiveness for her crime as part of her favor. Whatever. Fine by me. My honey is home. I missed you. Thank you for helping make my stewardship skill amazing. Okay, I want to let's just I just want to test something here. My titles. I think I keep all these titles because they are all part of well, they go beyond Kazakh. I think I technically hold 2 duchies right now. Did I actually make this Duke title, though? Probably not. Let's do Duchy titles. Duchy of Saryaka. And no one's created it yet. So for 125 gold, I get 300 prestige. And I get a Duke title, which itself is worth. And we're going to need to create a bunch more of those titles and give them to certain people. But it seems like we're doing pretty good so far, and we're halfway to the next family focus. Still a Tengri Populist Independence faction. Maybe sway you. Try to get you guys out of it before it becomes a problem. Man, I can't believe how old High King Murgrin already is. 46? I feel like I'm just getting to know you, dude. Murgrin is to rock the boat. Let's take a look, chat. Take a look around. What do we got? Let's look at the world. Finland looks extremely solid. I love the little bit of Suckberia down here. I don't know. He's got claims on Astiaki, which is not great, but I don't know how to make that into something else. It's almost impossible to defend. They've got some Finland claims down there. Subjugate King Jakob and just take all of Finland. How would you defend that? I guess you just do. You teleport your... Do the troops teleport across? Back door to Italy. It would actually be decent. And also, Jakob is unreformed Slavic when they're considered hostiles. That'd be really tough and not a good idea. Also, your spouse is in prison as well. What we'd probably want to do, Mordvinia would be the one that actually makes sense to subjugate. Because not only are they pretty big, but also they are sua minusco. So really not a lot of work to do in terms of converting religion. So that's just a natural, easy subjugation target. An invasion target, way later on, I think we just lucked out with Ob. I don't know. I don't see an easy. It'd probably be like Zetizu, which is still, you know, pretty big. And then kind of close, because this closes a big choke point, takes us down into China. Okay, anyway. Ruthenia's been squished. Moyer's a little bit bouncing back. Estonia looks good. Sapmi? I don't know, Sapmi? Vestergotland is still hanging on. Alba bounced. West France actually exists. What house is this? House Dro. King Engelbert. Oh. There's the Carling boys. Died in 768. Ooh. Lots of people, dude. Yeah, Carlings are pretty famous, you could say. Italy is a powerhouse, but with only 8,000 troops. I don't know how they're doing it. Nubia, only 4,000 troops. These guys are super weak. I don't know why. Pretty good invasion targets because of that. Religion-wise, Tengri is getting a bite taken out of him, finally. It took 150 years. Uh-oh. Catholics still obviously predominant. Italy's making sure of that, but Sumanusco's doing great under our banner. Got that whole northeast quadrant under control. Asatru. I keep wanting to say Astartes. When's the new Astartes coming out? And then houses last but not least. Avrin, that's us, baby. Big time. Suckberia is pretty solid. All right, everybody, let's take the screenshots and call it. I'm gonna make a pizza. 24-hour stream, dude, pog. And on the main menu, our new fam. Okay, you know what? I do need to do one. We'll do it next time. I need to give my boy a crown. They haven't been wearing crowns for some reason. I think he would wear a crown more than his father would. Biggest beard so far of the Averin dynasty. That's for sure. Whoo! GG, everybody. Good game. Good stream. I enjoyed it immensely. We accomplished a lot. Emperor, I like the sound of that. We got what we were looking for. Why do I keep screenshotting? Because I like documenting my journey. For example, if you want to see where we began, it was here. That was our first ruler. And if you look closely, you can see Tartus up there. Let me give you a better... Well, you can't really see that much. Tartus! All the way up there left of the Kyrgyz Khanate. And then we got a duchy with our first character, Vasugan Meyer. Stretched it out a little bit. You can see as the world changes, Bavaria took over Italy for a while. Vasugan Meyer continued to grow. Nice shirt. Hey, thanks. And then we became Sukbiria under Dondi. He got the first crown. Sukbiria getting some border friction with Sabir and Ugra. Ghana was down there in the southwest. Abbasids are where Nubia currently is. Pretty crazy. Sukbiria grows. Under Cordal. Cordal really didn't do that much. He kind of just grew old, consolidated. Oops, I think I skipped. You can see the changes that have been forming. Oh yeah, I just took a screenshot of that guy because he was awesome. Under each successive ruler. And see the subtle changes. And it's just fun to kind of see what kings did what, you know? Yeah, Bavaria got assimilated. They ended up going a tier up. So, I know we're blobbing out and we're just building extremely wide, but I guess that's just what you do. Because, I mean, that's what Russia did. And that's where... You know what I mean? Like, we're in that area. We can't really build tall because we don't have the technology to make, like, some superstructure. You paint the map. When you're up there in the northeastern steppe, because there's really not, like, I physically can't go feudal. So my only option, if I wanted to build really tall, I'd probably pick someone that starts feudal. And I'd have more building options. At least no northern border to worry about? Yeah, it's nice, except the Mongols are hiding somewhere. There's a Mongol event that I set to random. Speaking of Mongols. I still have Mongolia pulled up on the map from Google Maps. But yeah. I really didn't think Brozor was going to be that fun to play. I keep worrying that, chat, everyone expects when you're playing Crusader Kings, murder, kill, steal, intrigue, abduct, seduce, plot. They're going to be bored if I play Good Guy King. But honestly, I thought Brozor was such a fun story. The king that tried to make friends with all of his vassals and subjects, handed out all the titles he got through conquest from neighboring rulers. He wasn't a bro to his neighboring rulers, that's for sure. But he was certainly the most, like, successful conquest king that we've had. And I loved that we didn't go to murder his brother as soon as he lost, you know, that Ugra territory. And then later, that little succession game that they did, where Plorgod ended up losing the crown. And they had some, like, faction that gave the crown after the two brothers went to war to me voluntarily. And he was like, dude, I'm pissed that I lost a crown. Help me get it back. That was a really fun segment. And then Yugra peacefully reintegrated back into our empire. None of that would have been possible if I wasn't able to fast track to the empire title. Because if we didn't have the empire title, all these kingdoms would be independent kingdoms, which would be its own interesting gameplay. How do you want to handle that? So I think I really like the Confederate partition because it yields interesting. It forces you to use all the game mechanics. Do you want that title back? How are you going to get it? Conquest? Fabricate some claims? Like, I got Permia by, or the county of Perm, which I needed for a big decision, because it was a holy site, through fabricating or like using renown to get a claim, which pisses off my brother, but he loves me so much because I'm such a King Brozor that it didn't even matter. You know what I mean? Or are you going to murder him? Are you going to assassinate him? Are you going to fabricate a claim? Are you going to create a succession crisis? Are you going to marry an alliance between you and your half-brother? You can do it! it's a sandbox. But it forces you to play the game and use like a route, an avenue of strategy to accomplish the new problem. So I like Confederate Partition because it keeps creating new gameplay. And I'm having to figure out how to organize all of my stuff in order to keep what I really want and figure out what I really want. Because the thing is, you've never been able to keep everything. You've always been limited to like 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 tops counties. So you've never been able to keep everything anyways. And I guess the only downside is if you want to play tall, it's not good for playing tall. That's about it. But if you play wide, then you should have no problem. He wasn't a bro to the peasants. He was all right. He was fine. Anyway, good night, everybody. I'm going to go eat some pizza. 12.5-hour stream. I'll see you in a day or two. I don't know if I'll stream again on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll let you know. I'm going to go make a pizza and eat it. I wish I had stuffed crust, but I don't, unfortunately. Maybe next time. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Early morning, late night crew. Bye, Irix, Syntax, Kyoko, Coronis. Have a good one, Hentai Folder, Skirt, and Sawdust. Thank you for the well wishes, Liuda. Catch you later, Nairo. And Rural Juror. I love these CK3 streams. Thanks, Garlic. I'm glad you guys are enjoying them as much as I am. I like playing each new character, and I'm excited. I think what'll be interesting about the new character is, because Brozor was kind of a 2-stream king, I think this is going to be a 1... Well, I just don't think he's going to live as long as his dad. Let's put it like that. It'll probably be a 1-stream king. And it's kind of nice to not drag that out. Plus, Future Retail is going to be really happy because they basically got the whole thing set up at the end of this stream. So I can just jump into Crusader Kings next time and kind of just go. Don't have to worry about all the succession stuff. All right, chat. You guys have some hisses, some aliens, or some planes? What are you guys in the mood for? I'm gonna go say hi to a Danion, who's also playing some Crusader Kings. Give him a shout. Check him out. Got his own vampire stories going on, so maybe hiss for the vampires would be nice. And get Peepo comfy. Represent us well, Raiders. I send you on one last mission. Good night. I'll see you again in a day or two. I don't know what we're gonna play next. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. It'll be a surprise to even me. Until then, see you next time.